Hey guys, what's up? I'm Stephanie. I'm 23 and I never fucking learned how to read. Just kidding. Actually, I have a degree in English, so I am very well read. Anyways, what's up? I'm here because I am lonely. Earlier today, I was thinking about when I was younger. I was an only child and very fucking weird, so I didn't really have many friends. I was very, very lonely. So, out of desperation for human attention, I spent a lot of time calling into radio stations. And I went through this phase where I'd call in and I would request like very obscure Green Day songs. And finally, the DJ was just like, "Hey kid, fuck you." And I was like, okay, yeah, I deserved that. I also called in and requested 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton so much that the DJ was like, "We have caller ID, also please stop." So I stopped because I like to respect healthy boundaries. Yeah, I love respecting people, so I stopped calling. Yeah, I've always been like this. Lonely, that is. So since video killed the radio star, as the Buggles once said, instead of calling radio stations for attention, now I'm making YouTube videos where I'll probably overshare about my life for attention. Love technology. It's a lot easier to beg for attention. So, thank you, Steve Jobs, for that. This actually isn't my first foray into YouTubing. I used to be Tumblr famous, and much like real fame, it only lasts for about 15 minutes, and then someone gets your blog deleted because they don't like something you said about My Chemical Romance. I used to make YouTube videos back when I was Tumblr famous, and I got a lot of hate on them, which was really cool for me to deal with when I was 16, and sorry, my salt lamp just fell over. I'll get to that later. I've got an important thing to say about my salt lamp. I'm using it for lighting because I'm poor, and I don't have overhead light in this room. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I got a lot of hate because I was annoying, but it sucked because I was 16 and depressed. So, as you can tell, I continued on my journey as a YouTuber, and I really thrived, and here I am, 23 and depressed, sitting in front of a MacBook Pro because I cannot afford a nice camera because I'm unemployed, because that's what an English degree gets you, kids. So if you want to donate, that's incredible. I'll leave my Venmo down below, and you're more than welcome to give me money because I need it. So the whole reason I'm here. So here's the thing. I write, like I mentioned earlier, my degree in English, terrible financial decision on my part, but I have a degree in English, I'm a writer, and one time in my life I wanted to work for BuzzFeed. So, clickbait, why I left BuzzFeed. Plot twist, the reason I left BuzzFeed is because I was never hired in the first place. But anyways, I did want to work for them when I lived in New York, so I applied, I got an interview. I like to tell that story at parties because people think it's really cool. But honestly, what happened is I got the interview, and then at one point they asked me, like, "So what are your salary requirements?" And I was like, "Oh, like 30,000 is fine." And they were like, "Okay, well this job is offering 60,000 to start." And that's when they knew that I was fucking stupid and young. So they told me to go fuck myself. And by that, I mean they sent me an email about 2 weeks after the interview and said, "We've decided to pursue more qualified candidates." And yeah, that's fair. I'll accept that answer from them. So yeah, I'm a writer. I have a blog. I run a Twitter account that has about 45 followers, and I get about 70 views a day on my Instagram story. So I am an influencer, guys. This video is sponsored by Lexapro, so thank you, Lexapro, for I don't jump off bridges, so doing your job.
Hey guys, editor's note. Definitely not sponsored by anyone, especially Lexapro. I don't even take Lexapro. I don't know why I said that. I'm a fucking liar. Also, this editor's note actually wasn't necessary. I just did it because I think that's what the kids do when they post YouTube videos. Anyways,
what I'm trying to get at is that I do this monthly blog, which is kind of like a roundup of everything that's been going on in my life in the last month. So I'll talk about things that I accomplished, things that were particularly hard for me, things that were just like weighing on me, things I was thinking about a lot. I talk about myself a lot because I'm very vain and I love attention. So I like to talk about myself. I like to hear myself talk. No one's probably going to watch these videos except for me because I'm probably just going to listen to them all the time because I like to hear myself say words out loud. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is continue to talk about myself a lot, but just do it in a different medium, which is YouTube. Throw the videos up. It's a lot easier and it'll be a lot quicker. I don't know. I talk to myself a lot in front of a mirror, which I think is what crazy people do. So maybe by talking to a camera, I seem slightly less certifiably insane. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know how to edit anything, even though my resume says that I do. So this is going to be a bargain bin channel. I am no cinematographer. That is not something I claim to be. So this is what you're getting, basically. So my goals and aspirations for this channel. First off, I hope that my crippling depression will disappear. I bought a salt lamp the other day. You're not supposed to touch it, but like most things you're not supposed to touch, I do it anyways because the warmth makes me feel better about being lonely. Anyways, I got a salt lamp because I think the ions might fix me. So more goals, aspirations, I hope that I get famous so that I can get a Tesla or any car that is not 20 years old and sitting in a parking lot 1,600 miles away from where I currently reside, because that's where my car is now. She's 20 years old and I hope someone stole it because I don't want it. Anyways, I hope that AdSense provides me enough money to get fillers, not for my face or my lips. I just want something to fill the ever-growing void that's in my soul. So I hope that Google can provide that for me. But I know that's asking a lot. But it is the holiday season, so who knows? The possibilities are truly endless. The world is my oyster. But, you know, I'm allergic to shellfish. Am I right, ladies? That's a Bo Burnham joke. I'm not trying to plagiarize jokes here. I will cite it in MLA format down below, as I was trained to do when you use a quote from someone else. Once again, I am not trying to steal jokes. I am not Gabby Hanna. Thank you very much. Just would like to clarify that. Thank you. I'm relevant. I know it's hip with the kids. You know, I say hip with the kids like I'm not a kid, but like, I've only been graduated for a year. Like, I still go out and black out on 6th Street. I'm fun. I'm hip. Cool. I love to whip and nay, you know? The kids are doing. And like, sure, yeah, I get that I'm free of both credit card and student loan debt, and that I have had my name on 3 leases of apartments, and I have a car, and, you know, that I was engaged and then my fiance tragically died, but I'm still a kid, you know? Still a kid. My salt lamp just fell again. I don't know why I have it on my bed. I just want the comfort. Wow. What is this persona that I'm doing? Is this just like who I am now? This is what happens when you open up your MacBook and turn on photo booth in your mother's house when you're 23. Yikes. These are the real existential questions, honestly. This is what the philosophers should have been asking. So I guess that I'm here to ask those questions. Just call me Kierkegaard, you know? Maybe I'll answer those questions, these deep existential questions. Who knows? You know, the real questions. Who are we? Why are we here? Why have I been talking for 10 minutes in front of a computer? You know, you never know. So, good talk, guys. Catch you on the flippity flip.